Hello, little dreamers. Welcome back to Realms of Possibility, where Bible stories come alive before bedtime. Tonight, we're going to hear about Moses and a beautiful tent where God lived among his people. Get comfy, and let's begin our story. After the Israelites made the golden calf, they realized their mistake and wanted to get close to God again. God was still with them, but something very special was about to happen. God asked Moses to build a beautiful tent so he could live among his people. Moses prayed to God, asking for his help and guidance. He loved the people and wanted to make sure that God stayed with them. God told Moses, "I will go with you, and I will give you rest." God gave Moses special instructions to build a tabernacle, a beautiful tent where God would come to be with his people. But this wasn't just any tent. It had to be made just right. Moses explained all of God's instructions to the Israelites, and everyone began to work together. The men and women gave their best: gold, silver, fine cloth, and even precious stones. They were excited to make something beautiful for God. They worked hard because they knew this would be God's special home among them. Everything in the tabernacle had to be perfect, just like God asked. There was a special altar where the people would bring offerings to God, a golden lampstand, and even a beautiful golden box called the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant was very special. Inside, they placed the stone tablets with the 10 Commandments that God had given to Moses. This was a reminder that God was always with them and that his word was very important. After many days of careful work, the tabernacle was finally finished. It was beautiful. The people were so happy. They had made a home for God right in the middle of their camp. Then something amazing happened. God's glory filled the tabernacle like a bright glowing cloud. The people knew that God was with them. From that moment on, whenever the cloud stayed above the tabernacle, the Israelites stayed in their camp. But when the cloud lifted, they packed up their things and followed it wherever God led them. God was always with his people, guiding and protecting them. Little dreamers, this story reminds us that God wants to be close to us, just like he was with the Israelites. He loves us and wants to guide us every day. And just like the Israelites, we can follow God's lead by listening to him and trusting in his plan. If you liked tonight's story about Moses and the beautiful tabernacle, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Realms of Possibility so you can join us for more amazing Bible adventures. Sleep tight, and may your dreams be full of possibilities. Good night, little dreamers.